go on then. I might as well. To be perfectly honest, I had been contemplating skipping this one. Purely because, well, like, there were a couple of reasons. Part of what attracted me to Resi 2 and 3 remakes was I'd never experienced those games before. You know, this was a big survival horror institution that I knew nothing about, and here was this... You know, here came along this opportunity for me to experience the premise, but with a more modern design sensibility, I guess, because I'd played the HD remaster of 1. Had a decent enough time with it, but can't really imagine myself going back. So, like, the fact that I could get those two games, like, the general experience of those two games in that more modern style, yeah, that was a big, exciting thing for me. Whereas in this case, like, I've already played 4, and I didn't know if I would strictly be interested shelling out the money to have, like, still noticeably, but, like, more incrementally improved quality of life-wise. Like, because obviously as the games they're remaking get newer, the differences, you know, in terms of how they're made and the improvements that are made to them are going to, like, get smaller and smaller and smaller. It's a diminishing returns question. Evidently I was more or less alone in having that concern, because, you know, the game... This game is apparently a record breaker in terms of sales. Wow! Resident loud noise. There was also a question of tone, I'm now thinking about, because I'd seen bits and pieces of coverage, not a lot. I can't stomach engaging with the hype machine anymore. It's too difficult for me to look at, so I just sort of get gaming news filtered through other people, if at all. But the bits and pieces I did see hinted at it having a more serious tone. And the demo sort of confirmed that fear for me. I couldn't see it working. Trying to make it serious seems to me to be defeating the point. But I've sort of made a realization since then. 'Cause, like, it's not gonna fucking work. It's Resident Evil 4. You're not gonna make this not ludicrous. So what this actually is true camp. 'Cause the thing about true camp is that true camp is always unintentional. Like, it's not true camp if you know that you're being campy. Like, true camp is when, like, something is trying so hard to be like, oh, you know, serious, macho man, I'm so cool, that it loops back around to being ridiculous. And so now that I, like, am expecting this to be that, I can sort of be, okay, we'll get into this. I can maybe see myself engaging with this one. So without further ado, let's engaging with it. New game. For players who have played Resident Evil 4 2005. Like, this is a different version of the experience, though. That seems like a weird standard to calibrate this by. I'm going to go with standard anyway, because your face is the wrong shape. So take that. I base all of my gameplay decisions on phrenology. It's the only sensible thing to do when you're me specifically. If anyone else tries it, it goes back to being basically bullshit again. Patently bullshit, rather. Have you finally finished loading my god's face? Oh, hello. So, like, I've seen this game up to a certain point. Not very much of it, but, like, long enough for me to have changed my mind about getting it, basically, and then that's all good. No, this isn't good. Don't decapitate people. I assume you're aiming for the neck. It's what I'd do. The blub. Is it me, or did that look like ass?
September 30th, 1998.
What's
I'll never forget.
Is something making the effects bad?
The cop inside me died that day. And that night,
I am relieved to hear that.
Out, thanks to the bioweapons.
Thanks to Big John, look at me!
Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky.
Ah, yes. The greatest social experiment.
Later to join a top secret government program. Not that I had a choice.
Oh,
Training,
no.
punishing missions nearly killed me.
Swoosh.
At least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, this is not a promising start.
This time.
Although, to be honest,
it has to.
Like, again, I'm enjoying it more now that I'm now that I'm realizing just because it might be taking itself seriously doesn't mean I have to. Here's a photograph.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
Something about how you're moving reminds me of Peter Stormare in Until Dawn.
Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then. Should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
Oh, they're trying to scare him, but they don't realize that he has been in Resident Evil 2. They don't quite get that my face has turned off already.
I think this is it. Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back.
I'll be back as soon as your name isn't in the police report.
Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero?
No, I'm pissing for other reasons. Purely recreational pissing. Swoosh. Fling it. Fling your face into my neighbour's grave. There it is there, look.
Vaya sitio más tétrico.
It's a gloomy piss world out here for both of us.
Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
Me noticing someone in Spanish. Here's the thing that got pushed over, we think. It's on its side for some reason, unless it's just designed to be there. I don't know, I'm not a statuologist. I'm not the king of going there at night and sorting it out.
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look.
I'll go find your partner then, don't worry about it. He's probably dead.
Don't watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
Because that would be very unlikely to happen. We're in the middle of nowhere. So we're in it. We are officially in this. Let's see if I prefer how this moves. I don't. It's still really stodgy. That was the other thing I really disliked in the demo, is that there's some serious stodge going on there. Can I, like, actually change that? Oh, I can also use this. Why is that off? Parry with the gun, but what's the parry button? L1 is parry. I can live with that. I don't need it to also be the normal gameplay. Oh, that's, why would you want to selectively invert it? There's just a bunch of settings that I've never considered the ultimate effect of. Motion blur. I've got to turn the motion blur off, to be honest. I don't want my controller to make noises, thank you. I'm wearing headphones, I literally won't be able to hear what my controller is doing, but the microphone will pick it up. Ballistic impact volume. I suppose, here's the thing, if you know, you know. But if you've played Resident Evil 4, the original one, the words ballistic impact conjure up a very funny image. And the idea of there being a specific noise associated with it amuses me to no end. So I can't unstodge your movement grenade. Unfortunately. No, don't bother. I just have to make peace with... Like, it wasn't this bad in previous games. It was, like, this is so... Ugh. This makes me feel. Like, we're not doing tank controls anymore. So, like, we have to find another way to make you move badly. Why? Let the man walk.
How far could he have gone?
It's less noticeable while running, fortunately. Is it? Oh no, a dead deer. I'm not going to. This is another thing I'm kind of sick of in Resident Evil games, to be honest. It's just like, press X to have a close-up on a gross thing. Like, I feel like they've all started this way. I guess it's mainly a thing in, 7 did it, I think 8 did it. Like, I don't even remember when it happens. I just know it's a... God damn it. Stop making me look at... Like, it just wants you to look at gross soups. There's even a gross soup later on that it wants you to look at. It just wants you to look at how bad the soup is, and that's, like, what horror is. It doesn't mean anything to me anymore. No bonuses. No bonuses. It just feels immature, you know? It's like, why? What's this meant to add? Oh, look. A moose can die. What are you giving me that look for? They can. Mooses can die anyway. Is that the proper plural of moose? I've never seen more than one moose at a time.
Home?
It's not had a reason to come up. To be honest, here's a spade. What have we got? Is there another moose in here for me to activate? A lovely symbol. It's like a crucifix, but with more on it. Judgment is nigh. We've put judgment closer to my pencil. We've just made a little note of that. That's all very good. It's all... The hole. The soup. The soup itself. There we go. The soup teaser. Resident Evil 4 soup demo. Well then. You've just got somebody's jawbone hanging off the wall. Just a bunch of horns, just loose horns. In case you need them. Okay, that's true. That's all true enough. You're locked, apparently. Fair enough. So am I, in a lot of ways. Let me in. Oh, they slowed down your entry into this door. Clearly some shit's gonna happen in here. Oh, this is the bear trap. It's the soup room. Get your soups for me. Booga booga. like he waited to confirm that you had seen him and been jump scared, and then went back to his day. I've done my obligatory jump scare now to check the soup. Indeed. Soups. Yes. Oh my word. The soup is the police! Oh no! You'll never win! Aha! Die! Oh, fuck me, he did. I've really snapped you to pieces, haven't I? Oh, the brick loaded in behind you. The pop-in is sometimes scrunched. It isn't good. You're quite right. Like, it's... This is not good. Being his one-liner after doing that is also not super encouraging. Like, it's... I don't want to look at your dead animals. Like, I went the entire demo, and there was only the one real one-liner. And I feel like they weren't super frequent in the original 4, but they were like... it felt like more a part of the character than it was in this. So I don't know. But as I say, new information has come to light since. So let's just get through it. Let's just get through it and eat raspberries. Dangling all your nails from the ceiling. Has the movement somehow gotten less stodgy, or am I... No, it hasn't. I think I'm just more used to it. I've just adjusted my Squoofus! Where'd you squoof off to? I want to be your friend. You need to squoof up on my shoulder and we have this adventure together. We need to have a great day. Behind the curtain, what do you say? Who's eating a torch over here? Who's marvellous? The marvellous Mr. Bink. Hey. Oh no. Oh man. You went and died. Oh dear.
What's your situation?
Oh no, a parking ticket. I thought it was just a joke. I didn't think parking was real. Well, now you know better. Let's escape at once. Oh, well.
What was that?
You're giving me that information for a reason, aren't you? Hello? Hello?
No, fuck.
I wasn't actually. Fuck off. Fuck off with a knife in you. Narf. Narpy.
This just keeps getting
It continues to be not good. Oh boy. Oh. Crouch. They call me Crouching Dave because I crouch. And my name's Dave. Well, my name's Leon. But that's another way of saying Dave, where I'm from. Thank you. Thank you, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. Anything tasty? No. Nothing tasty there. Shut the door. Shut the door at once. Oh-ho. A wall covered in relevant information. Lovely. Bleep, bleep, bloop.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
What's the point of having the code name if you're just gonna say it's the president's daughter?
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
I don't think you know what you're doing.
I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are...
Scrunched. They've been no! They're scrunching me too.
Gotta go. Talk later.
They want to do it. Yeah, I say with a hatchet.
I'll let myself out.
That was the one-liner I got in the demo. There may have been situations where he would say more in gameplay, but that was all I got. Oh, that's the only one-liner? Okay, then, I'm leaving. Just Leon Kennedy looking up at him like you can't believe the gall of the guy. You thought you could hide this wheel from me? You can't. Nah, there's no benefit to having seen it. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. Run along the bridge. I'm defaulting to running because it makes the movement bearable. It cuts through the porridge. It cuts through the porridge inherent. Oof. Bonuses for me. Loud bird noises. I heard a bird, and that bird is ready to upset you. There's a save point which I won't use yet, because I'd have to waste precious seconds getting my tape measures in order. Oh. And just like that, the sun is back. Indeed. Oh no, Wolfie Boof. But this one in fairness actually does serve a purpose, because it's like... It's letting you know subtly that there's going to be bear traps. If it serves a purpose like that, that's fine. But if you're just like showing me a close-up of a corpse apropos of nothing, that is childish. It's not scary, it's childish. Crouch. Off I go. Oh, that one's been sprungled already. I'm gonna sneak up behind you. Oh, apparently he heard me. He heard me say that. Weird. I've lost track of you. I lost track of you saying kick! And I'm not getting the fucking lick of justice in, am I? Die. I don't like there being knife durability either. It's like, I'm guessing the game's gonna at least be built around the fact that that's in there, but it's just like... It feels a little silly. Like, and it feels like, you know... The knife run is like a thing in the history of the series, like try and do it all with a knife. So having the knives be like impermanent, I don't know. It feels like maybe you've not been paying attention to The way the leaves are rippling. These leaves don't look right. These leaves don't look right at all. I feel like we're maybe hitting the point where even though, like, I think still you pretty much can't get a PS5. Well, not even that, it just like feels like this is very much being optimized for something else. At least I hope it's that, and it doesn't just look like this. Because I know that can... I guess it's your arse or nothing. Bum! I think that might have actually been in your kidney. I convinced your kidney to join me. Fucking hell. Damn. The instant destruction of the cranium of the man whose bum you destroyed. That's what I like to see, that's what I like to throw. That's what I like to handgun. Why is it... Why does it say 10 plus 1? That's just 11. Just say 11. What is this? This mechanic confuses me. I'm not sure what you're going for right here. I'm not sure whose name you just said in a Dutch accent. Could you say it more clearly into the microphone? Open it up. Nudge that. Of course. Gotta keep someone's head somewhere, haven't you? Right, here we are. Here we are in the meat and potatoes. We call this the Potato District, because that's what it is. Look, it's the other one. Here's your parking ticket. Wow. Shit. I guess they'd doused you in something already. Yeah, you're walking around with a bucket of it. There. Oh, it's me, the Bucket Master Supreme. Oh, my posture's terrible, though. I dedicated my life to mastery of the bucket, but at what cost? It takes a toll. Oh, my back. God, I'm starting to feel it just looking at you, but also I should probably adjust my own posture. That's what this character is in the game to remind you. As a person who's, like, playing, potentially streaming the game. You know. When you're young, you think you can just master a bucket and not feel anything about it, but, you know, you pay for it. You end up paying for it in your old age. Right. Now, another thing that I only know because I was watching somebody else play it, because I wasn't sure I wanted to get it, is you can stealth some things. There's stealth mechanics in this game. If you don't get immediately spotted.
Here we go.
Well, I fucked that up. I fucked that up, unfortunately. I'll say it 3 times. I'll be ashamed of you. I guess I will demonstrate that some other time then. How do I open the bloody... Here. Item crafting, I can craft. Shut up! Let me just exit the access. God, that's another thing. Like, you can... The bloody... No! I'm trying to have a thought, but I'm also trying not to get killed by every living thing. I run past you, goodbye. Goodbye. Where's the room? The important room. Here we go. Here we go. I can get stuff in here. I'll sit down. I'll sit down and have my drinks. Oh, here he is. It's me. It's me, the demo. The demo man. If I were bad at it, I would all know the window. Right. What's in here then? Get resources. Oh, coins. Coins is mostly what I have. No. No, you're not here. Here's what we want.
Oh, nice.
Here's another thing that we want. A hand grenade. We don't want this. Shove off. You can kick. You can kick. You can get ideas. Oh dear. No. I don't want you. Can I, like, convince you not to be here? There we go. That's a one-liner of a sort. You can die. You can, please. Yeah. That counts as a. Oh dear. Oh dear, the big man. Oh. I want the prize. You have to give me the prize for hurting him.
Are you even feeling this?
You can. Oh. You can dance. You can be the true enemy. No. It feels wrong only because you're alive. Don't! Just don't. Just, I feel bad being here. Oh god. No. The disappearing mind maneuver. Alright. Cheers for that. Awfully good. That's damn considerate of you. I want you to perish. I want the benefits that I get from... I'm not gonna get the benefit at this rate. I escape. I escape from you like I escape from everyone. Poorly. No more. Yes! Come on. Yay! Yay, I did him. I get a prize. I get a prize for that. Oh dear. Oh, there's a lot of people between me and it, though. Oh, you've set the cow on fire! No! Oh, I'm taking the long way round. Please don't despawn it. Oh no, a chicken! A chicken stands between me and revelation. Where did he go? Where's the guy? No. No. Don't, you can't just kick me. You can't just kick me for 2 days. Oh, hey, the emerald. Alright. I have the emerald. That's all we need. That's all we need to get where we're going in this world. I need to start parrying. I need to start being more conscious of the date. Stop. Oh, you are doing. You're about to. There we go.
Huh?
Well, that was bloody hectic, wasn't it? Your pitchfork is your pitchfork's a ghost, madam. I don't want to alarm you. Here we all stumble off. Okay, that does look like fuck. Like, that's a really bad mud effect. That's really bad, I'm sorry. Why draw attention to it if it was gonna look like that? True, true. All excellent points. There we go. Close the door. Close the door once and for all. It's eerie.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Hey! That felt like such a, like, we couldn't get away with not saying it, and that's the only reason it's in here. It felt out of place. It felt so out of place for him to have said it that I didn't even include that among the one-liners that he did in the demo. Oh, hello.
Route to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large
I've eaten the
windmill.
path.
There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Roost out yourself. Well, that's oh. This is the thing I could have done. Was it like tactically advisable to barricade myself in here for a longer period? I don't see how it could have been. There's a lot of entrances. It feels like I'd just be asking for a wraith to try and fuck me, but, you know. Such is the idea that we all... Oh, there's like a lot of stuff. There's like resources abounding. Right, yeah, the point I was trying to make forever ago when I was like looking in here reminded me. The bloody digital deluxe edition comes with bonuses. Like, among which are like different attache cases and like little charms that you can put on them. All of which have, like, a gameplay effect. Like, they increase the drop rate for certain items. And I really don't know how I feel about that at all. Like, it being in the game, I don't strictly have a problem with, as, like, a fun little unlockable thing. The fact that you can buy, with real money, an in-game advantage... Like, it feels weird to say pay to win, because it's not like a huge difference that it makes, and it's not like this is a multiplayer scenario where you're literally purchasing an unfair advantage over someone else. Like, so it's not quite that, but I feel like the point of it is that it's not quite that. Like they've walked up to the line and then just stood there until another shittier game comes along and moves where the line is, and so that they can walk up to that next. That's just what this all is now, unfortunately. I'm up in the attack! I knew that was a thing that could happen. It took slightly too long to where I thought, like, oh, well, maybe it's only if you try and do it when you're in combat. Chicken congregation. They have fused into one. I've created a chicken Cerberus. Quite so. Little chickens. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's nice to have in the game as, like the thing that sort of fucks me up about, like, the charms. Like, what if a player would really have benefited from having that advantage? You know, from having their experience be rebalanced in that way. And, like, you know, you're fine with providing that. It's not a balancing concern for you, it's just you have to fork over the money for it. Like, that feels like...
These people are sick.
Cops? Absolutely. Like, it just feels like a kind of a shitty thing to do for the people who, like, would genuinely have benefited from having the game rebalanced in that way, you know, optionally, who, like, maybe don't have money during yet another financial collapse. So, yeah, like, just a lot of stuff in and around this game was rubbing me the wrong way, but I'm here, obviously. And hopefully we shall find out why. But yes. Tune in for more of it, why don't you? Leon's face. I feel like your eyebrows have disappeared, but I don't have the data to back that. Oh, no, it was just the angle. They're back now. Sorry, the little panning thing he did with his head was just fucking sent me. Oh, Leon. Okay, if I'm going to succeed in ending the episode, I need to just fucking pause it, because every individual action Leon is doing, with his gruff little face, is just infinitely hilarious to me for some reason. I'm almost out of my knife. It's lasted him since his time at the RPD, and yet, like, we've stabbed maybe 5 people. Stop fucking talking, you ended the episode, it's over. Eat the herb and let it go. Come and drive right through the snow.